I think 2025 is a pretty difficult year for P3, yeah, and for the automotive branch. The German automotive OEMs lost big markets, like in China. So 3-4 years ago, we sold 50% of our vehicles to China. Now the market is gone, yeah, and so the Chinese people are very proud to drive Chinese vehicles, not German vehicles. And also the customs of the USA is difficult for Europe. Yeah? And so our customers are struggling. And that's difficult for P3, because when your customer got problems, you will have also problems, especially in the consulting branch. So P3 is not just a software development company. We do software development and consulting. And all these global things, they had a big impact to our consulting business. But I think software is still running very good, even at our automotive customers. Marius.
So of course it's a challenge, the geopolitical situation, but also in the same time an opportunity. And I think for us, expanding now in countries like Japan, expanding in countries like China, expanding also maybe beside our typical customer base, and I will take countries like Italy or Sweden, where we were not so present before. It is a new challenge, and of course we embrace it very strong. And in this way, I do see P3 expanding more global, and that's why we are even here, because the markets we are serving now in Japan, Vietnam, China, they need also local presence in India. Yes, the company was founded in 1996. We have now quite a lot of years behind us, and we grew as a company from a consulting towards a technology end-to-end company. So we design and we implement, we test, we release products in the market. And these are in different areas, from software to mobility, and of course automotive as being our main industry. But now we also do quite a lot of other verticals. This includes financial, a lot of energy, and of course we also are very pragmatic, so we search also for new areas where we are advancing. Local footprint is very simple. In the terms of P3, we are where our customers are. This is our main credo. Of course, we have an excellent good footprint in Europe, in Germany, France, where basically our customers are, but also in US, also in Asia. We have offices in Japan, which are serving our Japanese customer, but also China. And of course, we have a lot of development offices spread around the globe, basically serving different markets. I will start from the America side with the offices in Mexico, serving the US market, in Europe, countries like Romania, Serbia, Bulgaria, Greece, and in Asia, India and Vietnam. And these are development offices where basically we just develop for our customers. And I think this is an important thing to be a global company. It took us a little bit of time to be a global company. Yeah, but I think it's an important step.
Absolutely. And I think we have to reinvent P3. Yeah. So we have to find new topics. So at our existing customers, we have to find new customers. Yeah. And so that's a strategy of our global footprint. Yeah. And that's what we're doing. And India is a strong part of all of that. So offshoring is one good way for us to find the right competences, to find new competences, especially for the new topics that our customers want. Okay, I think a big challenge is the change from a consulting company to a software development company. Yeah, we started as a consulting company, so we did 100% consulting, no software development. Then guys like Marius or Robert Rendel joined the company, and we shifted more and more to software development. And let me say, now we have 50% software development, 50% consulting. And I think in the next 3-4 years, we will do 20% consulting and 80% software development. And that's the reason why our offshore competence center here in India is that important for us.
Yes, for me, the biggest challenge this year is finding good colleagues who are joining us. Since Corona, maybe the talent pool of people around the globe is thinner. So I think that the challenge is to find good people who are tackling very complex problems, because we deliver software in different industry, and most of the time safety relevant, some kind of urgency on bringing this software very fast in the vehicles or on other devices, and also bring them in millions of devices. It's a big challenge. For this, of course, we have, I think, a good presence, a global footprint, and we'll to do our best to try good people. So, of course, if people are willing to learn, they come to P3, and we are more than happy to welcome them. Even discussing in the morning about this a little bit, I think there were two parts. First was the management of the company, starting with Rajiv, Anil, and all the other colleagues. But not only the first row, but also the second row of the people. We recognize ourselves in their passion for what they are doing. A very good and sane company who is focused on very technical achievements. A lot of the things that your colleagues did here, also in Automotive, embedded development in hardware, very close to our business, and in the same time, some of these topics complementary. And then I like the people here. So when I did my first test and interviews, we ran our first project together. I was impressed by the people. And these two parts attracted us, of course, to Acclivis, and we find a good partner. And we are more than happy to have Rajiv and his team now part of the P3 group.
Absolutely. So from my side, software development is just magic. I have no clue about software development, but well, it's now 10 months ago when I was the first time here in India, and we met Rajiv and the whole team, and it was really great, and it was a cultural fit from my side. So we have the same passions, and we share the same values, and that's very important when you do a merger with another company. So then you have no problems with post-merger integrations and so on, and that's, in my opinion, is the biggest point, the biggest fit.
So on the short term, we want this office to be full with new colleagues. So I think our initial plan was here to grow at 20%. I think we are going to overachieve this target. And of course, long term, I think, is to grow the capabilities behind what we are normally now doing. So now we are engaging in infotainment, cluster, development, and testing. But in the meanwhile, we already exploring projects on consulting. We have some charging projects, and I think going forward, we'll explore other capabilities. Definitely grow this team. I want in 3 years to come here and have Rajiv complaining that the office is too small.
Exactly. So this is our target. In 3 years, I wait for a call from Rajiv that we need a new office because not enough space. Yeah. So India is a big part of our offshore strategy, and therefore we're looking forward to a really good future together with Acclivis, and yeah, a strong partnership.
I'm a developer. I started to develop at my university now 30 years ago, so I develop most of the time. I will give the same suggestion to not only the Indian IT community, but to the global IT community, is to learn by passion, not really learn because it gives you a good job and pays a salary, but a little bit more, like try to do the next step, try to do extra, try to go behind what the university is asking, even the employees asking you. We hire a lot of time people who have passion into it and motivation, also of course because of the skills. But I really strongly suggest to everybody to try to do a little bit more than the school and the employees asking. And try to be all the time on edge, try to learn new things, try to go from one language to another, try to learn more and adapt a little bit more. A developer is not only a developer, he also needs to test, and sometimes needs to take requirements, sometimes needs to specify. So our job as developers is not only to write code, but do much more. And the people who are able to do much more, to go to different roles, they will have also the management roles in all big companies.
So, dear Rajiv, dear team, I'm really very proud. We are happy that we have found you, your company, and we are looking into a very good future together with you. Domestic business, international business. We want to step into new branches together with you, and you can absolutely be sure that you are a big part of the P3 group, and yeah, our biggest offshore location right now. So thank you, Rajiv, and the whole team.
Hi Rajiv, hi Pvt Acclivis team. I'm just waiting to come here in 3 years to make sure that we open a new office because the number of the colleagues here will increase. We are very happy to have you on board, and as Vizi said, you are a direct part of our global strategy. Thank you very much.
So Acclivis is 8 years old company with more than 84 employees. Acclivis was formed in 2016 and the focus was to be a niche technical company. We feel we are strong in embedded, in machine vision, image processing, AI, cloud and application side. We have been working with lots of market leaders in embedded side, product re-engineering side, as well as designing solutions for them. Looking into the market uncertainties, around 2022, Acclivis started thinking of having a type of a strategic partnership where we have a bigger company investing in us as well as helping us to grow by bringing new projects and giving us advanced training. We were evaluating multiple companies and many companies did evaluate us. However, we found that P3 is a true professional company. They give good freedom. They give us good respect. At the same time, they don't force any decision on us. We have been given enough freedom to run the show. We take guidance from them. At the same time, they help us by bringing new business in our domain and helping us to grow our team. Indeed, we are complementary to each other. Looking into the current market uncertainties, where US is, we don't know where going, how it is going to impact to India. Similarly, Europe and other major continents where business flows into India, things are not looking smooth. There are certain challenges which every company is facing, and the same challenges are on us also. So it is important for us to show the excellence in execution, to show good solution capabilities, as well as the cost should be under control. And this is something which we want to offer to P3 so that more of our services can be utilized and P3 gets direct cost advantage by working with us. In due course of time, when market will stabilize, I am sure P3 Acclivis will have lots of opportunities because by then our roots will be stronger, trust on each other will be very strong. At the same time, we will get good training and infrastructure support from P3 in Acclivis premises. Right now we are in Pune. Already we are trying to see how to expand in Bangalore. We are also working with multiple branded and logo accounts, which are tier 1, which are top class OEMs, and also the electronic product manufacturer. Fortunately, we have got good response from our clients. They feel that what we commit, we are able to deliver them, and also the quality of services is comparable to the best in our segment. Looking forward for expansion of P3 business as well as non-P3 business. If things go as per plan, we expect 3 years down the line, P3 Acclivis will be having close to 500 employees with minimum 10 ODCs, where 25 to 30 engineers will be working for each ODC. So certain patents should be in our name. We should have presented some technical papers, as well as we should be having few more capability verticals to demonstrate our strength. Thank you.